Hello. Let's get right to it. So, I'm pretty sure if I remember right, if I hit resume chapter, it'll just put me to the part where Garcia dies, and I don't really want that, so I'm just gonna start over again. Hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood. This time, Cormac does not ruin my life. Okay, so I've had a fucking brain blast in the intervening time. And the brain blast is if I use these guys, hopefully I'll be in better shape. So, I mean, the basic strategy is going to remain the same. I'm going to use Tana to start luring these guys out so I can get Cormac to advance sooner rather than later, while I have the rest of everybody else start advancing to the west and then south. As far as formation goes, I do want Gilliam near the front. Kyle, Seth, and Ford can be near the back. Everybody else can kind of be vaguely in the middle. Yeah, that's actually totally fine. Let's just get right into it. Let's not even delay anymore. So let's see here. Let's get Tana on her job immediately. Let's have Gilliam and Ross roll on ahead here. Loot following suit, as well as Namie. I'm actually going to make sure that she's got that bow equipped just in case. Have Kyle and Ford kind of bring up the rear a little bit. Ephraim kind of be in the middle. Mulder near the back. Seth I'll put right there, ready to roll. Joshua just kind of goes where Joshua's going to go. And this cutscene is the one where Selena gets replaced, which is fine. If these soldiers want to just feed Ross experience, that's on them. That's their prerogative. I also need to figure out how to get Ross into the ocean. I think the answer might wind up being Tana. Let the Wessels guys kind of chill for a little bit. These guys have axes, so I'll have to keep that in mind as far as equipment goes. So I want to use swords on them. I should have equipped the axe reaver on Gilliam, but I'm over it. Yeah, let's actually have Ford dive in. Get a little bit of experience himself. Unfortunately, his sword skills are kind of bad, so him actually being able to reasonably use... Yeah, he's not going to be able to do the same type of stuff that Kyle will with the iron sword. Because whether or not you get multiple attacks is kind of dependent on your speed and your skill with a particular weapon type. It's weird. But I will have Namie take a guy out here. Might be a little bit risky. I'm pretty sure there's somebody over here with a hand axe or something like that, but it's a risk that I'm willing to take, and a risk that I feel like I probably should take realistically. Ephraim will have kind of bring up the rear here a little bit. Joshua sit in the woods. Mulder be ready to do whatever he needs. Loot will just be wherever. Ross, I'll actually have him kind of stay near the coast down there, and Seth I'll put in the same area. With Tana, I want to try to drag this guy back a little bit. That might actually put her at risk from this ballista down here, but we'll see. You know, again, if somebody dies, I hit the reset button. That's just kind of how it's going to work out. Beautiful. Even better. And now that I've got that guy kind of within range to start trying to harass my back line here, I'll see if I can get somebody in position to finish him off. Keeping in mind that if I do, I will want to use somebody who's got an axe or other ranged ability, if at all possible. Yeah, probably not gonna happen. So he's down to 8. Yeah, he's just too far out. No big deal. What I'll do in that case, let me check where this guy's aiming. Okay, yeah, not at any risk at all. Oh man, that's actually kind of a huge bummer. Let's just keep on working our way through these guys up here. I would like Nami to be able to kill somebody, but it doesn't look likely, so not at least the way that things are kind of balled up right now. Defense and resistance going up is generally always a plus. Oh right, yeah, he's got a Lance Reaver. So I need to get at him with an axe user of some kind. So that's just gonna be Ross, just directly. I'll chuck the iron axe on him, just for guarantee that he'll take him out. I do not want the Lance Reaver on him at all, so I will get rid of it. I'll have Ephraim go in, get rid of this guy right here. I will have Seth actually stay over here just in case. As far as the rest of this stuff goes, yeah, this makes the most sense to get after this guy with Kyle here. And then have Loot actually kind of come in and get rid of this guy right here. Yeah, I was going to say, she should be able to do it with relatively minimal risk, so I'm not super worried about it. Let's see here. Yeah, unfortunately, like Joshua and Gilliam are kind of getting stranded in the out back here. And I do not want to move Nami up at all, actually, so I will just leave things there, see what this Wyvern Knight does. I'm not worried about what the guys in front of me do at all. And I don't care what these guys down here do. There's an endless stream of these sword guys that'll just be coming out. Okay, that's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's fine. That gives me a great opportunity to use Tana to, okay, that's not my favorite thing in the world. But that gives me a really good opportunity to use Tana to drag Cormag up so I can recruit him really quick. And that also gives me the opportunity to get Namie to take this guy out, which is great. My phone is going off and I don't know why. Stupid emails that have no real point. So let's see here. So I'm going to drag Cormag. I need to put her right there. I'll put her right there and see if that attracts him enough to get him to come on up. Loot is hurt. Ford is hurt. Let's just... I'm actually going to send Kyle up to this village here. Because this guy gives a torch staff, which I would like to grab. Not that I need it right this second, but I'd like to have it rather than wish I had it. And I'll actually have him go back. As far as the rest goes, I'll have Ford run up and... that's kind of brutal. Yeah, Ford just is so shit at all weapons that... that he can't kill this guy at all, which is kind of a bummer, but it's just what I have to deal with here. Let me think. How do I want to deal with this? I need to heal Loot pretty much no matter what, so I will do that. I can advance Ross, but I don't really want to right this second. I'll have Ephraim take this guy out. So I know that he doesn't get quite enough time fighting for my tastes, but that's mostly just because of I suppose I could have Joshua just wipe that guy out with a iron blade real quick. Can't hurt, right? Joshua always needs some more experience anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Have the rest kind of start working their way forward a little bit here. I'll have Loot kind of take up the back here. And I'll keep Seth kind of in the back just in case anything funny happens. We'll see where Cormag wants to go. Hopefully it's somewhere reasonable for me to get Tana. Hopefully. I don't actually know. Okay, yeah, it is. It absolutely is somewhere reasonable for me to get to with Tana. I won't even have to eat an attack from him, which is fantastic. So yeah, I'll have him recruited after this turn. At that point, it's just a matter of kind of keeping him safe, more or less, to get through this fight. So where do I need to be worried about this guy? Okay. Yeah, we've been through this cutscene 100 times. I'm going to have Tana pull back. And also have Cormag pull back. But I need to be careful about sending him somewhere that is going to be a problem. Yeah, having the Iron Lance equipped makes the most sense. So as far as advancement goes, I would like to top off Ford. I'll just have Gilliam dive right in to start doing his job a little bit. Okay, sure. I won't be upset about a cheeky little one-shot. It's definitely always a plus in my book. I'll have Ephraim kind of bring up the rear a little bit here. So I want Namie to go where Loot currently is, but I don't really want to put Loot in any serious danger. As far as the rest goes, I'm going to put Ross right there, have Joshua be nearby, and have Ford, Kyle, and I'm actually going to pick up Mulder. Okay. Go nuts. It's always fun when people get crits. Unless it's the enemies getting crits and not me. Bye. Okay. If that's what you want to do. I'm going to recommend against it. It's not going to go well for you, but, you know. That is entirely your prerogative there, boss. That's fine. She won't... Yeah, the other guy is not going to be able to attack twice, so I'm not super worried about what he can do. And that guy's moving away. Okay. So the main concern is the secondary force of Cavaliers that comes in, I think, after this turn or the following turn or something. Yeah, Cormac shouldn't have any trouble killing this guy off. Even if he does take a little bit of damage, it's really not a huge deal. So that's all their flyers dealt with now, which is very nice. Tana and Cormac I'm going to kind of just leave sort of over here. Like, my main concern with them at this point are the ballista. Okay, so let's see here. Ross is not going to be too handy in the upcoming area here. So I'll have Gilliam get after this guy right here. Have Gilliam doing his job. Which is where the big armor and ruin people's days. I think I'll risk the steel bow. Okay, beautiful. It worked out. I'll take that all day. Excellent level, too. Love to see it. As far as getting defensively set up here, I'm going to put Ephraim right there. Put Joshua, like, vaguely nearby. Not too worried about the contents of that armory, really. Have Luke take the swordsman out. I will have Seth take this northern bridge and have Ford and Kyle kind of do some stuff. I'll put Mulder kind of in the middle, have Kyle and Ross kind of head up the back here. So at this point, it's mostly just a matter of making sure that I don't make any stupid mistakes. Yeah, I'm not too worried about any kind of damage that Ford takes right this second. It's not really a huge deal. Just these guys only have iron swords. Ooh, excuse me. Sleepy. Continuing to waste their shots on loot, huh? On those guys. One more pirate, huh? Yeah, I think after that guy's gone, I think that they'll have burned the entirety of all their pirates, honestly. Because, yeah, he's about to be gone. So yeah, this turn I should be able to... on my next turn here, I should be able to gain control of Dwessel. Let me check what kind of state these guys are in. 2 more shots on that ballista. And you have 4 more shots. Okay, so I still need to be really careful with these guys. Let me have Ephraim talk to Dwessel here. Obsidian of the Imperial 3, this name in my service to His Majesty has been my life's blood. As of this moment, it is all gone. I have no reason to continue. You're my mentor. I will not let you die. I know about the Emperor's madness. How will your death serve Grotto? Who will it help? What of your country, its people, its future? You will live. As a traitor in disgrace. I know that for a man such as you, this is more agonizing than death. But you will live nonetheless. You will live for something more important. This old fool's life is yours. So now I can issue Dwessel commands, which is fantastic. I'd love for the soldier to go away. I'm going to see about getting Ross into the ocean. I should be able to do it from here. So I need to be conscientious of these guys to the north for sure. So what I'll do about that is I'll actually have you... it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Have you do that. I'll have Loot take this guy out. I probably could have had Nami take him out, but it's whatever. I'm over it. Not bad. I've seen worse. I'll have Gilliam advance on this bridge, and I'll have Seth kind of retreat a little bit just to help Kyle out with the people behind. Have you go there for now. Have Mulder kind of come in a little bit. Have Dwessel start working his way over. Have Joshua kind of nearby as well. I'll actually bring him more toward the north. And these two I'm pretty much just going to leave down there until either I can kill these ballistas or until I can... either until I can kill the ballista or until the fight ends, basically. It's kind of whatever. However things shake out is however they shake out, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think that the enemy has like an infinite procession of these sword guys that just pop out of one of the forts down here. Like every turn. Alright, these guys are coming in now too. I'll definitely need to be conscious of keeping Kyle topped up where I can. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think many of them can really reach. Beautiful. Love to see it. Love to see them wasting shots. That guy has 1 shot left. And the guy in the south has 3. Okay, so let's continue getting Ross to the ocean so we can do his job. As far as ranges go... Okay, yeah, it's a little risky. I don't like that very much at all. So I'll have Nami actually go up and see what she can do, maybe? See if I can get Loot to do something here. It's rough. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do up here just yet. Where can I put you? I can get you to there, realistically. Okay. Yeah, I'll have Nami kind of help out with cleaning up some of these guys over here. I try to, anyway. That's kind of the key there. I need to have Mulder go up and heal Kyle. I need to keep him topped off if he's going to be holding off he's going to be helping with holding off all these guys up here. Have Ephraim come back, have you start working your way on up to the north. have you help out down here. Leave Gilliam where he is. So I don't think that this soldier is going to move anytime soon. I'll have people start advancing a little bit up here as well. Joshua's going to be at a little bit of risk, but I'll have to figure it out kind of as I go here. Like, the thing is, I really do not feel comfortable picking Joshua up, mostly just because, like, then that'll leave a path to get to Mulder, which is not something I really want to entertain. As far as what these guys are going to do, I'm actually going to have them start working their way up here onto land, basically. Yeah, these guys are these soldiers that they keep on spitting out of these forts down here are super weak. I'm not really worried about what they can do. It's a little concerning. I don't really care for it, but the fact that the enemy is missing is okay. So that actually kind of keeps Joshua a little bit safe, which is really nice. And Kyle will just murder this guy super bad, which is rad. Have this guy coming on in. Excellent. 2 shots left on that guy. And this guy will be out of shots after this attack. And yeah, you have a javelin. Yeah, even if it hits, it's not really the end of the world. It's okay. Physic on one of these guys. It makes sense. I mean... So, this guy is all out of shots. And this guy has 2 left, so I still need to be conscientious of where this guy is, basically. But I'll have these 2 kind of start coming in from behind and trying to deal with some of these guys. I will have Kyle open a hole here so that I can get Dwessel or Franz up there. No, it's not Franz. It's the other one. His brother, whatever the fuck his name is. Ford? Yeah, Ford. I can put Ford up there, which is good because I kind of would prefer that. Because I would like to throw Dwessel down here. Start cleaning up some of these guys. Start helping to clean up some of these guys, rather. I will have Loot take this guy out. Joshua does need healed, so I'll do that. Just need to top him off. It's a little bit risky to have Joshua go after that guy, so I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to have Ephraim actually try to take this guy out. Beautiful. And I'm actually going to have Seth take a step back. The only people I don't want you to do anything, and I want you to take a step back as well. One more shot, I think, on that one. Then it's totally defenseless. That's totally fine. I don't think that guy will be able to get 2 attacks. No, he won't. So that's okay. That guy's all out of everything he can do. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Ross up to that one that has the book, but it's alright. Tana, I'm just gonna kind of like put Tana up in the corner so where she can, I don't know, exist. Have Luke take this guy out. Terrible level. Absolutely abysmal. As far as the rest goes, I'm gonna have Cormag take this guy out. My only other real goal at this particular moment in time is just to take out this last staff person here. One way or the other. I'll just shoot her with Naomi just to squeeze a little bit more experience out of her. And then have somebody kill her. Not with the killing edge though, it's kind of a waste. Does anybody actually really need any healing at all that I can reach? No. No. Cool. Last shot. Nothing. We must flee quickly. We're doomed either way. General Falter will never forgive our failure here. We'll be devoured like those other fools. Our best bet is to give up and escape with our lives. Okay. Dwessel is unharmed. I talked to him, I know that. Any skill I have, I owe to you, Dwessel. The Emperor was once a man of compassion. He loathed war and he worked to build peace across all nations. Then one day that all changed. This all seems to have begun when Prince Lion and the mages created a strange gemstone they referred to as the Dark Stone. That's what the clerics and the prince called it at any rate. Now I'm just a soldier, I don't know anything about these magic things, but they said the Dark Stone is even more powerful than the Sacred Stones. The Sacred Stones had the power to defeat the Demon King, and the Dark Stone is stronger than they are. That wave of evil I felt surging from the capital, it hungers, it consumes, it envelops, and transforms. It can tarnish the purest of souls with its corruption. It's in the capital with Prince Lion. He's been carrying it with him ever since the day it was created. I must talk to Lion. Maybe we can restore the Emperor together. I appreciate your concern, but I've already been branded a traitor. Prince Ephraim, if you mean to save my lord the Emperor, if you hope to restore him to his former self, then I will pledge my loyalty to you until your cause is won. We must now take to the seas. The Frelian army is readying a ship for us now. We have some time to rest until it's ready to set sail. We'll take a break then. Tell the men. The road ahead is bound to be a rough one. Are you all waiting to board a ship? Yeah? Abandon your plans, my friends. The locals are too frightened to sail upon these seas. No storm. Demons. Some sort of phantom ship commands these seas now. You needn't worry for long, my friends. I plan on purging the seas of that pesky ghost ship. Well said, Princess La Rochelle. I, La Rochelle, am destined to become the protector of the seas. Fare thee well, strangers. Come, Dazzle. We must find a ship. Honestly, La Rochelle, do you even think before you set these plans? Oh, please, someone end my misery. Okay. Here we go. Here we go indeed. Alright, let's see if there's anybody that I recruit during this mission. Yeah. Yeah, I can recruit Lara, Shell, and Dazla in this mission, actually. Oh man, there's like new places to be. Oh dude, sick. There's loads of stuff that I want here, actually. Alright. Let's manage some items, shall we? Okay, let's see here. I'm fine with what Ephraim's got. I'm okay with what Seth currently has. I'm actually going to swap an iron lance for a steel lance here. Perfectly happy with what you have. Supply, take this Thunder Book. Joshua, I would like to give him another sword just in case. I'll actually give him the Lance Reaver because I feel like that'll be important. Have you take the short bow in addition to what you're already carrying. I'm not going to use Tana very much. That torch staff I want to give to Mulder. You're fine. I bought another steel lance, right? Yeah. Just in case. Actually give him a second iron lance for now. Okay. I've done all the item management that I wanted to do. Let's move on. Let's sail. Darkstone is the product of Grotto's research into the dark arts, and regards descent into madness coincides with its creation. So we need to get to Grotto by sea. An eerie fog starts to form. See what's going on in Grotto, huh? I've returned. Why did you not execute Dwessel? It was that Valter. Dwessel has betrayed us. He has bent his knee to Ephraim. Are you a traitor too? Never. I want you to go to Za'Obul Marsh and retrieve something for me. It is a dragonstone, a very special kind of rock. There are only 2 in the entire world. I've heard rumors of a collector there who has one for sale. It looks nothing like a common gemstone. I need it for my research. Lion seems a little goofed up here. Ephraim's also never been on a ship, huh? If I'm to lead us, I can't allow any weakness to show through. I must appear competent and capable at all times, you understand? Yes, Fire Emblem. What does Seth want now? A ship following us just on the edge of the fog. Fog makes it difficult to see clearly, but the crew does not seem to be human. Hello. Oh. This fucking guy, huh? Okay. So, first things first. Let me take a gander at the map here. So, flyers will be important for sure in this fight. So I will definitely be making some executive decisions on that front. I'll have Vanessa and Cormag. In lieu of Kyle, I'm also going to grab Arter here. Because he'll definitely be of great use against the nasties that are coming along here. So from what I can tell, odds are the guys are going to come from over here. So I would like Mulder to not be where he is. That's probably not a great spot for him. I'll put my heavier guys up front, lighter guys in the back, where they'll be a little safer at least. Yeah, let's just dive right in. Just assume some kind of defensive formation here. Yep, exactly as expected. Luckily, it seems like these guys can't quite reach me just yet, so that does give me greater opportunity to kind of like get ready for them. That's all I really got. Oh, there's an eye guy up here, huh? The enemy is closing. Prepare for battle. Oh, okay, cool. It just moves the thing for me. That's awfully nice of it. Let's have Vanessa get after this eyeball. Vanessa should be able to kill it without too much trouble. Worst case, I can have Cormac go and grab her and move her somewhere else, but... Okay, yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to be using my flyers and my archer to do what I can to... Yeah, short bow is increased critical hit rate, lower attack. Steel bow, so it'll kill this guy if it hits, which is definitely pretty cool. Oh, cool, it hit. Nice. Yeah, Naomi will probably be getting a lot of work done in this fight, for sure, which is definitely something that I'm a fan of. Let's have Arter actually work his way on in there. Only 9? That's kind of brutal. I'm going to have Ross kind of take point there. This guy's almost certainly going to try to nail Naomi, so I'm actually going to use Gilliam to pick her up, just in case. I'm going to have Cormag kind of be ready to do what he's got to do. Keep Mulder in the back where I can. I'm not surprised that this guy went after Seth at all. Seth is like a primo target, and that's kind of why I like him. Like there is a reason I keep using him, and it's because he's really good at not taking a lot of damage all at the same time, which is a vital skill for a shockingly large number of characters. Going after loot is a bit of a worry, but I think it'll be fine. So I should have an opportunity to heal her before she takes damage again. Keyword there being should. We'll see. Ah. You're trying to board. More eyes out there, which is fine. I'll have Gilliam drop her. I'll have Seth assume a defensive position right there. Have Arter go in to support a little bit here. Get a little bit of experience as well, so I don't use him all that much. Speed going up is nice, but I would have liked to see some more damaging stuff able to happen. I'll bring Cormag down farther south. Have Loot kind of retreat a little bit. Have you heal her. Have Ephraim and Ross kind of block off this bridge a little bit. Have Vanessa kind of circle around to the north a touch. Hi, monster. Oh, Vanessa's in a little bit of trouble. She should be fine with the eyes. The eyes shouldn't cause her too much trouble. Yeah, I forgot. The zombies are, like, annoyingly accurate. Because, like, it says, oh, 44% chance to hit. But it seems like they hit a lot more than 44% of the time, or whatever, you know? Man, Ross is already a level 12. Once I upgrade his class, he's going to be fucking brutal. It's going to be insane. The damage that guy's going to be able to put out is going to be buck wild. I still don't really know what class I'm going to make him after he's done being a pirate yet. I'm kind of tempted to go Berserker, honestly, even though I get a Berserker in this, I should get a Berserker in this mission. But I'm not sure. It'll be a little while yet, but it's definitely like, we're getting to the point where I need to start thinking about it a little bit, you know what I mean? Well, finally, somebody attacks Ephraim. Seems like they never want to. Which is weird because if Ephraim dies, the mission's over. There we go. Oh, the guy's got a lance too, huh? How cute. Anyway, he's dead now. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of let these guys kind of end themselves on my weapons as they try to swing on by and say hello. Yeah, I kind of expected Ross to get a hit there. Nothing to be done about it. Yeah, because if a guy's coming at him with a sword, there's not a whole lot he can really do most of the time. Yeah, gonna have to deal with the evil eyes up here. Okay, so I'm probably... Let me see here. Oh. They decided to bring their archer in to do no damage. How nice. Javelin, huh? How cute. How'd that work out for you there, bud? Okay, so there are more guys in the distance. So with Vanessa, what do I want you to do? That's super risky, actually. I'm not sure that I want to take that risk necessarily, so I'm going to have her use the elixir right now. Just kind of retreat a little bit. Go with the elixir here. Have have Cormag kind of head to the south a little bit to try to see if I can find anybody, you know. Have Gilliam start advancing on these guys too. Now that he's not, I'm not trying to have him keep people safe right this second. Nice. Oh man, they got a lot of guys over there, huh? It's kind of brutal. In that case, let's just move my lines forward a bit. Top up health where necessary. Just have people start advancing a little bit here. That's fine. I'm not too worried about Naomi right this second. I might have to be, but right now I'm okay. So getting her to take a guy out here will be very worth it. And I will have Luke go with them and have Arter go up here. I'm glad that that guy didn't hit. 9 damage is a lot, and I'm probably going to have a lot of people trying to attack Ephraim on this turn, so nice. Weapon levels going up is always a good time. And with Gilliam, I'm not really worried about any damage that anybody can do. And yeah, if he can kill anybody, all the better. Fetid Claw, huh? Well, Gilliam's not going to be killing this guy. So that means that Gilliam only really has to fear archers, and archers can't really hit Gilliam. Yeah, without a crit, that guy was not going down. Nothing to be done there. I guess archers and flyers, because I know that they do still have a handful of the flyers around. Looks like Ross isn't killing this guy. So yeah, once again, Ross kind of in the same boat. Only really has to fear archers or flyers. Which, I mean, I know that I'm gonna have some flyers coming in sooner rather than later. Yep, there they are. I know there's at least one more eye guy as well, if not two. There's one to the north, and I think that there's one to the south as well. Yeah, Javelin isn't going to do anything to Gilliam unless you're really good at spears. And yeah, that's not bad. Guy has no crit rate, so nothing to worry about there. Let's see here. Another ship. I hear flyers behind me, which is lovely. I'm going to... let's see here. Cormac advance forward here. So yeah, Larishel and Dazzler are here now. Let me double check. Yeah, as long as neither one of them die, like, they'll be recruited. If I can gain control of them earlier, that's fantastic, but if not, it's really not the end of the world. So Ross is at 24 health. So what I want to do then is have Ephraim get after this archer right here. Should be able to take him out, no problem. Solid level. Nothing to complain about. And with that opening, I'll have Joshua go in and take out... I could have him take out this archer, which is probably my best move here, realistically. If I have him do that, then I can have Seth or somebody else move in and do some stuff. Yeah, that's probably my best bet, because I want to have Ross take a couple steps back so that I can get at him with Mulder. Oh yeah, Ross can just walk on the ocean. I forgot. So I'm gonna actually have Arter take this guy out right here. You know, it is a little bit dangerous. So that I can then have Seth wall off this guy right here. Oh, even take him out. Even better. Okay. Just crit him, why don't you? Sure. Have Molder top Ross off just because I know that Ross, even though he's extremely good, I do not want to put him in unnecessary risk at all. So as far as the goings on down south here, yeah, I'll just have Nami take this guy out. Beautiful. Bumping up that speed is always a victory as far as I'm concerned. What does this guy have equipped? Steel Lance and a Javelin. Okay. Not really worried about what that guy can do, honestly. I'll just have Gilliam take out the skeleton right here. And let anybody else who really wants to mess around with Gilliam kind of just throw themselves at him and see what happens. With Loot, I'm actually going to have her go up a little bit and have Vanessa... I mean, I could have her just... Yeah, but that's real risky. That's a little spooky in my mind. I'm going to have her go right there. Call that good for now. See what the enemies want to do here. Okay, yeah, this guy's dead. Which is actually not my favorite thing in the world, but it'll be okay. Okay, yeah, not worried about this guy at all. I'm a little worried about this guy, but we'll see what happens. Oof. Yeah, that's a little scary. Alright, that at least keeps Joshua a little safe. In theory. Cormag is going to do his job over here, deal with some flyers for me. Oof, don't like that. That's fine. Dazla will be completely fine. Because Berserkers just do absolutely fucking brutal, insane damage. Oh, that's not fine. I don't like that. Molder, thanks. Thanks for dodging that guy. Oof. Yeah, I've definitely taken a pretty solid beating on this round, which is unfortunate. I'd really rather not. These flyers behind me are definitely messing me up here. That's fine. I'm totally fine with Vanessa taking an Eagle Eye if it happens. Man, these guys are really accurate even on 60% chance to hit. Don't like it. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble here. Okay, cool. We reset. Bye. Ah, man, this fucking game sometimes. You try to do something interesting and it just decides, nah. I did all my item management, right? I don't need to... I'm pretty sure I saved after I did everything I wanted to as far as item management goes, yeah. At least it lets you skip all the cutscenes if you want. So, yeah, I don't want these three. I want... Ardor seems like a liability at the moment. I'm actually going to bring... Amelia and Natasha would be huge liabilities that I really don't want to deal with. And Tana would also be a pretty big liability. I just don't want to deal with it. Garcia might not be bad, but probably Dwessel, honestly. Check out my formation. I need to be able to put my flyers out as quickly as I can. Need Ross in the front, need Seth in the front, Gilliam in the front, and the others are fine as is. So the flyers spread out a little bit here, not a whole lot. Have Mulder use Torch up ahead here because the boat next door is going to be moving on up. And I know that they have flyers out there of various types. I'm not going to move anybody else. Alright, so with where that guy is, I really can't do anything about him. I'm just going to leave him be. I really can't do anything about those guys either, effectively, from here. This guy, however, I absolutely can do something about. I should be able to take him out with Vanessa, no problem. Beautiful. Love it when the guy misses me. And Cormac shouldn't have too much to worry about from these guys down here, regardless of which one I get after. It doesn't really matter. I'll have some of my tankier guys move up. Have some of my less tanky guys kind of group up in the back a little bit here, but still have them be like ready to roll. Actually going to put you there. It's safer. Harder for the enemy to get at. That's totally fine. I'm pretty sure that Ross will be able to kill this guy no problem, honestly. Okay, not quite, but may as well, you know. Ephraim doesn't have a whole lot to be worried about from this guy either. A little bit of damage isn't a big deal. Joshua getting hit is not my favorite, but yeah, I was gonna say if Joshua can nail him both times, then this guy's toast. So it doesn't even really matter. Just have Ross finish this guy off. Just less to worry about that way. Solid level. Love to see the strength go up. Have Namie kind of be ready to roll from behind here. I'll have him throw out some more torches as well. Don't have my ranged units directly within range, directly in a spot where they can get hit, just in case. Yeah, I think Dwessel's a better call than Ardor here. Ardor does bonus damage on these guys, but Dwessel is just way too tanky, so it's just seems generally smarter. And Seth is Seth. I'm not worried about Seth at all. Like he'd have to get swarmed real bad in order for him to be at any serious risk, and he'd have to get swarmed by a lot of like magic guys, and I just don't see that happening in this fight. Because I mean, the only real like monster magic guys that I've bumped into thus far are like the floating eyes, and those will probably go after Cormag or Vanessa before they get after Seth realistically. Because I'll probably try to use one of them to take him out before they have the chance to cause me trouble otherwise. So yeah, this particular fight is gonna have a lot of Seth and Dwessel just not even attacking, just getting attacked and killing people about it. Perfect opportunity to take a drink. Beautiful. Love to see it. Shame about the level being so shit, but it's fine. A little risky, but I'll take it. Just because this guy's got a javelin. Okay, we're fine. The very rare Seth actually attacking for once, because I need to get rid of this archer sooner rather than later. He's gonna do nothing but cause me trouble. Excellent. Alright, that gives me a pretty clear idea of what's going on around here. The fun thing with the monsters too is that most of them are so slow, so just about everybody gets double attacks on them, which is always pretty cool. There's only so many ways that I can really say, oh, I'm not worried about this guy taking damage. Oh, this little bit of damage isn't really going to matter right now. So I'm just kind of letting things play out, seeing what's going on. That's a bit of a mistake. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Okay. Do a crit, I guess. That's fine. I think this is the first time Loot has ever actually gotten a crit in this playthrough so far. And they are really getting after her, though. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Not the worst level I've ever seen. Him getting this guy getting after F-Frame is totally fine. I'm perfectly happy with that. Yep. F-Frame's gonna cry about the second ship. Just Larashell and Dazla. Crying about Renak not being here. Some guys are gonna spawn in. So I need to heal Loot. Big time. So let me think about what I'm gonna do here. Have you attack this guy, you will not be able to kill him. If have you attack this guy, you will probably be able to kill him, one way or the other. 75, 16, maybe. We'll see. He does have a spear equipped, so doing this is actually quite smart, it seems like. That way I can get that guy out of the way, so I can get F-Frame to move forward a little bit towards the other ship. I'll have Loot take this guy out and get healed by Molder. Alright, that's a pretty good level. I'm not upset about that at all. I will have... Having to make some slightly annoying decisions here. I'll have you go up and get after this guy here. He does have a Steel Lance, which can actually do damage to Gilliam, but it'll be alright. Terrible level. Absolutely abysmal. I want Nami to attack this guy. In fact, I want to take the gamble. I want to see if she can take this guy out. Beautiful, she totally can. Love to see it. Love to see it. So now I need to I probably should pick Nami up, just because she is in a bit of a questionable spot, and I'll have you back up at Smidge. I'll have Dwessel go right there, have Joshua kind of just like exist somewhere. What do you have equipped? You have a sword, so lances will beat you. You have a lance, so axes would beat you, but my axe guy is not currently available, so I'll have Seth get after this flyer here. Then I'll probably have Cormac get after the skeleton on the ground. Yeah, shouldn't be any trouble. Might take 2 whole damage, but that's not really a big deal. Excellent. Love to see his speed go up for sure. So yeah, there are going to be flyers coming in from all over the place. And one of them's about to kill himself on Thosla, which is fine. Even better. One of the few types of enemies in this map who can actually do like reasonable damage to Gilliam. More flyers coming in. Same thing with Dwessel really. But even then, yeah, it's not really a serious concern. Okay, so I'll Seth keep working on keeping the flyers at bay a little bit over here, so I need him to be doing that. Beauteous young women traveling to defeat evil. I just feel a bit like being alone and weeping for a while. We're under attack by monsters. If you can do anything to help, we would appreciate it. Anyway. Thosla. We're going to be working together with those people. I want you to stay close by. You ready? Okay. So that's both of them recruited. Even if I didn't actually bother to talk to them, they would have joined my side at the end of the fight, but there's no reason not to. It's pretty easy to get over there ultimately. Yeah, I want to have Cormac help kind of keep some of these smaller guys at bay a little bit here. As far as what I want to do about these guys over here and these guys up here, I'm not totally sure yet. I'm probably going to have Ross kind of just like do some shit over here. Just fuck around and let these guys find out. Molder, I want to move probably like right here. Throw a torch out all the way over here just to see what else is kicking over there. Nothing. Ah, there's a guy with a short spear over there. Okay. Good to know. I'll worry about that when it becomes slightly more relevant. For the minute. How do I want to handle these guys? These guys can fly, so I'm going to have Gilliam take out this skeleton right here. Just because it's kind of in the way more than anything. I want to check the range on these guys. Okay, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's not awful. I mean, Dwessel will take out either one of them that he goes after without too much trouble. So. Just for the sake of safety, I'm gonna have Vanessa top up here. Then I'm going to have Loot actually try to take this guy out. It's pretty risky. There's a good chance she'll take damage, but... it's really my best bet just to make sure that this Evil Eye doesn't, like, go after Molder or something, which would be pretty bad. Yeah, I kind of figured that guy would go after Joshua. It's probably his best target that he's got reasonable access to. Joshua should be more or less okay, though. So I don't think there are a ton of more enemies here. A couple Evil Eyes in the north, a couple Evil Eyes in the south, a couple of them in the west. But, like, a couple Evil Eyes is not going to be able to, like, wipe anybody out very seriously here. So I think I'll be alright. Skill and luck going up is pretty nice. Yeah, a couple Evil Eyes, I'm not worried. And out of anybody, Ross is like one of the better equipped people I have to deal with the boss here. So realistically, what I can do here is have this guy have Molder top Ross off, and then have him just get after the boss. That seems pretty good. I'm gonna go for it. Damn. It was pretty bad, actually. It's fine, though. Nobody did anything. So I also need Joshua to heal a little bit here, so I'm gonna have him burn a vulnerary right now. Have Loot kind of move and take out this guy right here. She has Mend, huh? That's cool. Probably gonna need it. I'll have Cormag deal with the guy down here. It's just all things considered, that's like the best thing you can really be doing. Have Dazla take care of the guy right next to him. Really take care of the guy right next to him. Let's see here. Let's see about blocking this guy in a little bit. Or doing it, just pecking away at him a touch here. Man, just can't fucking hit him. Luckily, he seems to be incapable of hitting me as well. Who still needs to move? Yeah, Larishel and Ephraim. All of them start working their way on over here. And just for funsies, I'll have Larishel top off Ephraim here as well. Even though Men's a little overkill, like, still better than a sharp stick in the eye. Which might be what Molder's getting right now. We'll see. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe this Evil Eye will just block Molder from getting attacked by the boss here. That's fine. Can't even hurt Seth, so I'm perfectly happy with you wasting an attack on him. Now you can hurt Ross a little bit, but it doesn't really put him at any kind of like significant risk, I don't think, so... Oh, he can still get after Molder. Won't kill him, though. Okay. Can't even hit him, so... God damn, dude. Molder just dodges fucking everything all the time. It's insane. Every time. It's just like, oh, I'm not gonna get hit this time. Let's see what kind of shit Nami can do to this guy. So he will be able to attack twice if Nami attacks with the steel bow. So let's see here. That is pretty risky, but I'm going to go for it. Okay, okay. Looks like I'm using Mend on Nami. Get Cormac and Dazla starting to kind of join up with everybody else here. Yeah, I should start working my way through these evil eyes as well. Lucky crit. I'm not upset. This guy will prove to be a little annoying, but it's doable. Again, it's just a little annoying. Realistically, like, what I need to be able to do is probably take the boss out this turn. So I'll have to take a look at who I've got available to attack and what I can have him do realistically. That's worth it. Okay. Yeah, with that amount of health, this boss will likely die this turn. Which is great. Terrible level for Ross. I hate to see it. Absolutely hate to see it. So Thunder will give him 2 attacks. Fire will only give him 1, but my 1 attack has a very good chance of taking him out, so... Okay, yeah, he's super dead. Excellent. Not a bad level either, so that's just a bonus. Short spear's fun. Not really the most useful for me, but whatever. I'm not gonna cry about it. Hello? Okay. Yeah, I'll just finish this fight right now with Dwessel and Seth. It's not really worth like sticking around to make sure that certain people get experience. It's more worth just making sure that everybody is in good shape here. No casualties is always a success, no matter how questionable my experience distribution might wind up being. Never-ending quest to defeat evil in the name of virtue and order. Ephraim, Prince of Reneus, were fighting to end Grotto's invasion, to be honest. I must accompany you. We face untold numbers and our odds of success are embarrassingly small. Do not be startled by what I'm about to disclose to you. I am the Princess of Roston, Theocracy of the Righteous. My natural nobility gives me away every time. Truth to tell, dire circumstances have led me to begin this journey in secret. Please be assured that Roston is your ally. Let us stand together against the villainous Grotto Empire. We will now be traveling with Ephraim and his companions. Understood. For you, Princess Larishel, I would dive headlong into a sea of evil. Why, I'd even tie myself up with ropes and chains first. Okay, bud. So is there anybody that I can recruit in this chapter? 12. Yeah, a couple people. One of them is an enemy, and I have to talk with him. Talk to said enemy with a very fragile party member, and I'm not looking forward to that, to be completely honest. This is where Maris is supposed to be. I have to tell her what's going on, and she'll end up working for free. Mercenary Guild got Marissa mixed up with someone else. Don't know where she was supposed to go, but they sent her here instead. I figured I'd better let her know about the mix-up, right? What are you going to do now? Going back to the village, looked near and far, but haven't been able to locate the Lord Dragon. Must report my findings. Don't be reckless with magic. Okay, Ewan. Cannot approve of sending reservists to the front lines. Groudon army outnumbers our own by a tremendous amount. We have talented soldiers, but that counts nothing against those numbers. What good is defending our convoy if it comes at the cost of losing the front? We must abandon our rear guard and strengthen the van, or we've already lost. I know you only want to improve the odds of our success, and I know you make these suggestions in part to protect me from harm. However, no intention of changing my mind on the side. Oh. Mira's... yeah. There's some guys around. The city's crawling with Grotto men. We're under attack. Okay. So. I need to get to this house to get Ewan, and then I need to get Ewan to talk to Marisa over here. And then I'm good. Oh, sick. I fight Kalok. Oh, I can't get crits on Kalok. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, just lots of guys on this map. So with the archer, with so many archers, I probably want to be a little more conservative with my flyers in general. Cause I mean, there's one over here. There's a couple up there. One over here. That one's even got a killer bow, iron bow, short bow. Okay, so yeah, I definitely need to be careful with my flyers. So I'll probably cut either Vanessa or Cormag. I'm not totally sure what I'll go for here in lieu of that. Just double check. Let me see here. So yeah, you get Ewan by going up to the north, and then you get Marisa by talking to Marisa with Ewan. So that's going to be really risky. So as far as my group here, I mean, it's kind of 6 of one and half dozen the other with these two. I'm probably going to keep Vanessa for this fight. Actually, no, I do want to use them both. I don't want Tana at all, though. Dwessel's great, so I want to keep him around. Man, I just don't know. I just don't know. I mean, it might be wise to have a second healer. One that can move around a little more, but at the same time, I don't know that that's really important. Dazzle is fantastic because he does so much fucking damage, but you know, it's just kind of tough to say who my best call is going to be here. Do I want somebody who's better at range or somebody who's better at melee? Let me look at the map again here. Realistically, I think honestly what I could probably use is somebody else who uses axes. So I think that just makes Garcia the answer here. I'm not too worried about my formation just because, like, you know, there's just so much, like, stuff going on, basically. So yeah, once again, I need to be super careful with my flyers not to attract the attention of any of these archers. Even though they're going to be doing everything in their power to bother me. Yeah, I want Gilliam to go that way. I'm gonna kind of like split my group here a little bit. Gonna have Dwessel, Ross, Garcia, Ephraim, go that way. Joshua, Lute, Cormag, go that way. Namie's gonna go that way. I'll have Vanessa go this way as well, but I'll kind of keep her towards the back. And I guess it doesn't really matter which way Mulder goes. It's either or. I'll have Mulder go with the smaller group, actually. You call yourself warriors, you're pathetic. Fort Rigwald, you lost it. Your General Dwessel, a traitor. Where's the honor of the Grotto Imperial Army? It wallows in filth and mud. Is this the ending you envisioned? Is this how you would be remembered? Will you let the bards sing of how you fell to the renegade Ephraim? I think not. Now get up and fight. Kill them all and bring me Ephraim's head. That's fine. Seth's resistance is high enough that I'm not worried about him taking a flux or two. I told you, Johanna's under control. My plan is in full effect. All we need to do now is wait. You see, Johanna is an overripe fruit. It's being devoured by worms from within. We can pluck it any time we wish. Even now, Erica makes her way toward Johanna. Your perfect fruit has turned to rot while you did nothing. It's time. You'll return to the capital with me. It's that black-hearted Valter. What's he playing at now? There's no call for that sort of talk. That one has his uses after all. You can leave the defeat of Ephraim to your subordinates. Oh yes, and you can use the troops I brought with me as well. Will no doubt be an interesting battle. Let's go now, Kalok. You wouldn't want to hurt a certain someone's feelings, would you? Fucking Kalok, dude. Every time. Every time I think, oh, it's, you know, don't have to fucking worry about shit. Suddenly it makes me have to worry about shit. Fucking A, dude. Get out of here with that shit. Thanks, Cormac. Appreciate it. So yeah, instead of taking out Kalok, my job is now to take out this this Cyclops. As far as these guys go, yeah, they're in kind of a bad spot for me. Cause like the issue is if I bring Vanessa into it over there, these guys are gonna take her out. I'm pretty sure. Cause like they can do 9 damage to her each. So like realistically, if she gets hit every single time that she possibly can, she's gonna be in trouble. So I'm just gonna have to go for it basically. Okay. So that means that odds are she will not die now, since she did get missed once. So that's very good. Still worried about where they can go and who they can mess with. I don't really care for that. So realistically, I think if I just send Joshua and Lute over here, I think it'll be better. That'll kind of force the Flyers in the South to mess around with Cormag and Vanessa instead of people who they have a chance of actually killing. Okay, let's see what happens here. Excellent. That definitely eases some of my fears here. Of course she gets hit. Oh. Whoops. Oh well. It is what it is. Can't do anything about it now. At this rate, Ross is gonna break his hand axe. I don't think I have another one. I think I might still have his hatchet, which would actually be pretty good, but yeah, Dwessel can eat a flux. It's not a problem. That's kind of why I brought him along, honestly, because he can just get hit a lot and I don't have to worry about it too much. Yeah, even if that hit him, it wasn't gonna do anything. Ooh. Nice. Love to see it. Another one of these guys, huh? Okay. If you insist. That's what you really want. Luna, huh? Interesting. Different spell. Didn't work, though. Trying to hit me with a javelin, huh? I see how it is. Okay. So now it's my turn. I'm going to have Cormag take this guy out right here. Yeah, an Iron Lance is more than enough. And it's got a better chance to hit than the Killer Lance does, so. I would have loved to have Vanessa take that guy out, but it was just pretty risky. Didn't really want to put her in any more danger than she needed to be in, you know? So I'm actually going to have her go up, have Mulder swing by and heal her up. Just with how low her health is, I gotta keep it as high as I can all the time. So let's start cleaning up this mess over here a little bit. Amy's hurt, which I don't like. What do you have equipped? A lance? If I take a step away, okay, that doesn't really help. I'll have you. That also doesn't really help, huh? If I had Ross. Yeah, I'll have Ross kill this guy right now. Name you like retreat, use a Vulnerary. I'll have. I'm kind of in a rough spot with so many guys over here, I think. I don't like it. Just have Gilliam keep on beating in. Have him do his job. Of being a wall. With Dwessel, I'm actually going to have him go like right here, I think. It's that guy, that guy, that guy. So like this pirate can get at Nami, and I don't like that. And Garcia is in a bad spot. I don't like that either. I might actually have Ephraim pick up Nami here, just for safety's sake. Have Dwessel step back, have Garcia also step back. Have Loot go in to try and take this guy out. That does put loot in some danger, but I think it's generally more or less worth it. Oh, Joshua kind of putting Amy down there. So yeah, these guys are dealt with down to the south. I'll let Seth keep on just like stepping forward a little bit at a time, taking out guys that come in to try to beat on him. Love to see it. Let's see what the enemy does over here. Don't love seeing Ross taking damage here, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Okay. I'll take it. I won't complain. I do, however, love to see Ross leveling up. But I would like to see better level ups. So this guy's sword is a little bit of a concern, but it's not a concern anymore. Zambato, I think that's a sword that specializes against people on horseback. Guy's running around with a Lance Reaver, which I'm not thrilled about, but not a whole lot I can do about it. This guy's got an Iron Lance, which isn't really a problem for Ross. Flux, I'd rather not see Ross get hit, but if he gets hit, he gets hit. Beautiful. I don't think that Ross is under risk of being killed this turn, which is great. I don't think is the key word. Yeah, I don't think that anybody can actually kill him this turn at this point. Yeah, because even if the archer was able to get close enough, he wouldn't be able to. So I've got all these guys up here, raring to go. As long as I don't attract the attention of that guy with anybody that I've got coming up, I'll be okay. Or I could deliberately attract attention. I'm actually going to do one of these. Bring Garcia over, have you go in. I mean, I'll have him attack this guy with the Axe Reaver here. Just to soften him up real good. So I can have Nami probably finish him off. I mean, I could have Nami take out either one of these guys, but I think that the better option here is going to have her take out this pirate. Not the worst level up in the world. I do want Ross to recover somewhat. So this guy with the Lance Reaver, not my favorite thing, but pretty bearable. As far as these guys' ranges go, okay. Only Seth is really in any kind of serious risk of getting attacked. So he's got a Fiery Fang. Attack 11, so hit 117, avoid 30, versus avoid 36. So, like, what I think I might actually do is I might actually have Vanessa kind of attract this guy's attention, make sure she's equipped with something good, though. Have Mulder kind of dive in over here. Let's try to help out Ross. Dwessel kind of jump in to get rid of this archer. Or not. Or yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, what's he gonna do with a short bow though? Answer, not anything. So with you, what am I gonna do with Ross here? Well, I mean, I've got these monsters coming, so anything that I can do to kind of reduce Ross's potential exposure to them is something I do want to do. What if I went with a steel axe? 71%, that's 71. Iron axe is 81, but puts me at risk of getting nailed. So I should be able to take this guy out, no problem. Yeah, awesome. And Ross is out of range of both the spider and the dog here, which is good. I'd love to have Naomi kind of go in and... or have Loot go in to do stuff over there, but it's just not smart. Because putting her where I would need to put her in order to do damage to that guy would put her at pretty severe risk of getting attacked. Love to see the lance level go up too. Alright, first exposure to this guy. They're hard to hit, but they don't seem to do a whole lot of damage. That might also just be like, for lack of a better term, bias related to Gilliam being involved. Yeah, that seems to be the case. They do have really high speed though, it looks like. Yeah, Ross can survive a flux, no problem. You might have to survive a fire as well. Okay, yeah. That won't be an issue either if this mage decides to go after him. Realistically, once I kind of get things to a more or less like stable position, I'll be able to take my time a little bit better and kind of take better control of what's going on. But I've just got all these guys kind of diving in to try and nail me here. So I kind of need to deal with that before I can really do anything else. Yeah, I kind of figure that this mage would go after Ross here. I'm not exactly surprised by that. Okay, that makes sense. I'll swap Gilliam off this Axe Reaver too. I took out all the axe guys down here, so I'm not really worried about them. Okay, so first things first. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll attack this guy with an iron bow. Okay, worth a shot, literally and figuratively. So yeah, I need to have Joshua start taking some of these people out. He's been kind of stuck in the middle of things for a little bit. And that last mission was not a great one for him either, honestly. Have Ephraim come up and take out this mage. Don't love that Gilliam's health is where it is, so I'm going to use a vulnerary. Just top him off. I want Garcia to kind of make his way on over here. So I have Vanessa go up there. That should not... I mean, the archer won't be able to hit me anyway. 77%, I'll take those odds. Beautiful. That's a pretty solid level. Plus a weapon level go up. Weapon level increase too. What's she at now? B? Excellent. So I need to get Mulder kind of involved over here. I'm going to send Cormag up to start working this guy over here. Killer Lance would definitely kill him in one shot, but is less accurate than the iron, so I'm going to go with the iron here. Gets a crit anyway, thanks. Would have preferred that on the first hit just to save on durability, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. This guy can get after Ross, this guy cannot. This guy also can. I'm gonna have Dwessel take this guy out right here. I'm gonna have Ross use a Vulnerary as well. And unfortunately, Loot is once again kind of like stuck. Just gonna have her take a step forward. Call that good. Who else hasn't done anything? Seth? Yeah, I'm gonna have Seth start attracting some attention over here so I can deal with these archers and stuff. Excellent. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Hellfire, huh? Cool. More powerful fire spell. Definitely cool to see. Iron Bow is not going to be able to do much of anything, so I don't care. Flux is spooky, but it should be fine. I think this is the only other guy that can really get at Ephraim from here on this side, so I'm definitely going to have to heal him after this turn, but pretty much before I do anything else, realistically, is kind of my plan. So I would put Gilliam right in the line of fire, but that's honestly fine. It's hopefully fine, rather. Let's... should be fine. I think as long as this guy's got Flux, I'll be alright. Alright, yeah, I'll be fine. $79 on this guy. I'll take it. Okay. Alright, cool. This guy's toast. Have Loot actually fucking do something for once. She gets a crit out of it too. I will not be upset about that. Okay, so now that I'm able to kind of like stabilize things a little bit over here, a little bit more anyway over here. Let's start working on getting things stable over here now. I'm gonna have Garcia playing catch up for a minute, have Seth get after this archer. And depending on what kind of state things are in over here, as far as where this archer can actually shoot, okay. So I could have Vanessa and or Cormac get after this mage, I think, relatively safely. I could have them I could even have them both do it if I needed to, but I don't think I do. Oh, nice. I'll have to pick that up sooner rather than later. So I do need to be really conscious of this archer here, so I'll have Cormac and Vanessa just kind of hang out over there. Yep, that archer is going to get after Seth, which is fine. That's why he's there. Yep, and that guy's gonna come after Gilliam. Once again, that's kind of why he's there. Gilliam's health is getting a little too low for comfort, but he will be fine. I will be able to heal him before he gets attacked again. No questions about that. No questions asked. Namey, take this guy out. Okay. Like, super take this guy out, then. I'm game. Love to see it. So as far as people who... So, realistically, like, most, if not all, of the enemies at this point are going to kind of stop moving until I kind of place them in a position where they want to. I'm going to pick up that Hellfire book right now. I mean, come on. It's cool. You think I'm not going to use it? Okay, so let's get Garcia caught up here. Have Seth deal with this archer. Okay, so up here, let me see where her movement range is. Up there? Okay. So yeah, nobody will come down here, I don't think. This guy, what do you have equipped? A lance, so I want an axe to deal with that. As far as these mages go, I can drag them around if I really want to, which I may do. I'll put Cormac right there, have Vanessa not far behind, but reasonably behind. I do need to heal Cormac, so I'm going to have to get on that here pretty shortly. This guy's got Killing Edge. Good to know. Yeah, if I dive in with Vanessa to attack this guy, they're both kind of low, lower than I'd like, so I'm actually going to see if Cormac can one-shot this guy with something. Not really. What about Vanessa? No, not really. I want Garcia to kind of start working his way up to the north here. I'm going to have Seth take care of this guy. His sword's gonna break, but that's honestly fine. He has another sword. I'm not worried about it. I want to check out what the fuck this inn is. Okay. So Ewan is another one of those trainee guys. Oh, he comes with a dragon shield too. That's fun. Gonna keep my softer guys in the back a little bit down here. If I wanted to have you use an item, but it's okay. So I picked up Ewan, which is good. So this is where this gets tough because I need to figure out how to how to lure Marissa in such a way that I won't kill her, but that I can get Ewan close enough to talk to her. Oh, beautiful. That's perfect. Alright. Definitely makes things easier. As far as what's going on over here... 68% chance to kill this guy. I'll take those odds. Beautiful. Worth it. Not the best level, but I like seeing the strength and the speed go up. Definitely a plus on that front. Everybody's a lot of people are pretty beat up. So I'm definitely gonna have to play doctor for a little bit here. So realistically, what I think I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna see if I can lure. Because I want to try to get to Marissa from over here, but I need to see if I can lure this guy away. Because these other two guys, I don't think I'm going to really be able to lure too well. And this guy, I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do about as well. But first, let me deal with what's in front of me here. %84 chance to kill the guy? Sure. Loot cannot reach. Ross, however, can. But his chance to hit is very poor, so... Well, if I dove in there with Cormac, it would be potentially bad. He'd have two guys on him. Seth should be okay to survive those guys, I think. God, I wish I had a physic rod right now, actually. I'd use it on Seth. So I do need to get rid of that archer. I kind of need Ewan to stay in this area, generally. I'm going to have Vanessa use the elixir and just stay where she is, more or less. I'm going to have Cormac kind of do the same. Oh, no, never mind. He doesn't have any healing items. I'm going to have Dwessel kind of go back up Seth. I'm going to have Ross work his way on up over here. Loot do the same. Ephraim kind of go over here. Joshua try to catch up. And Mulder... unfortunately, like, everybody who's, like, actually, like, properly beat up is kind of in an annoying spot. Because, yeah, Naomi is only missing 2 health, so... it's not too bad. So, yeah, these guys are... I knew that these guys were going to come in to attack. Luckily, though, with Joshua being where he is, another guy cannot actually hit him reasonably. This guy does have Luna, which is a little bit of a concern, but didn't hit, so it's not even really that important. This guy only has Flux, so Ephraim can withstand a Flux. Can't take another, but... So I need to lure this archer away as well. So I'm actually going to have Garcia work on doing that. So how do I want to deal with these guys up here? Ephraim is not looking so hot. Yeah, a lot of my guys are just in bad shape. They're just like hurt, like more than I'm totally comfortable with them being hurt. So I'm just gonna use some of my scarier guys to finish them off here. A guiding ring, huh? Fun. It's a little bit scary, but it'll be all right. Not worth the killing edge for this guy, really. Alright, Mulder's got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of healing to do. Doesn't have to top everybody off, but just get everybody like reasonably close to full, and that'll be fine. So with Gilliam reasonably good, and this archer over here gone, I'm gonna start kind of moving people around a little bit here. I'm gonna bring loot up here as well. I feel like that would be handy. Up next is Ephraim. Okay, so to get this archer to come closer. So the danger here is that I really need this guy to go, because if Garcia goes here, this archer will go here to shoot him. Bow does he have? Just a steel bow. Garcia's at full health. And I also want to put you there. No, not you. Somebody who uses a sword who... I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. Put you there to see if you can drag this axe guy down. You sure can. Beautiful. You've done your job well, Gilliam. You even almost killed the guy for me, which is just a bonus. Yep, so that'll drag that archer over here. Which Garcia can almost kill. Garcia try to take this guy out here. Okay, so now comes the hard part, where I try to figure out how to move Marissa in such a way that I won't kill her, and she won't kill one of my guys here. Because Shamshir has huge critical hit rate. And that's kind of what I'm worried about. I really don't want her to attack Garcia. So realistically, I need to like lure her with somebody who... Realistically, I think luring her with Vanessa is going to be the answer here. So let's actually have Mulder heal Joshua so that he can take out this axe guy that I've pulled. What do you have equipped? A lance. And your active range goes there, so I'll have Gilliam pull him as well. Have Joshua take this guy out. That's all I'm doing this turn. That'll move this skeleton. Let's try to hit Gilliam. And Gilliam will... There's a good chance Gilliam will just kill him. No? Okay. Only one attack is still fine, though. Yeah, nobody else should move there. Your turn. So yeah, this is where this is gonna get real sketchy. Because it'll also drag this. It might also drag this axe guy in. Put loot right there. This axe guy might be a pretty serious threat on Vanessa here. What if... that's rough. I can drag sword guy right here without moving Marissa at all, which is definitely a bonus. So I will do that with Gilliam. Because yeah, sword guy can attack him, but axe guy and Marissa cannot. And this skeleton right here will be easy enough to take out. I'm not worried about him. I think we're just gonna kind of leave my group in the up there alone, more or less, for the moment. Okay, Gilliam, go off. Okay. So I actually want Cormac to go next on healing because I'm actually planning on using him to move people around. So there is another solution here. Heal breaking is fine. I have another. The other solution is put Cormag right here. And what axe does this guy have equipped? Steel? Steel. Okay, yeah. So if I put Cormag on this tile, I should be able to pull this axe guy without moving Marissa at all. And then from there, it's just a matter of luring Marissa somewhere. Okay. Ewan's move range is bad. Got it. Especially with these woods. Definitely makes things more complicated. So... gonna put... So... yeah, he would be able to move right there. I'm gonna go for it. It's very, very dangerous. I don't like it one bit, but it's the best I can do. Alright, who else do I need to heal? I want to heal Seth. Alright, wish me luck. Hopefully Marissa doesn't fuck me up too bad, and hopefully Vanessa doesn't fuck Marissa up too bad. Okay, Marissa's down to 3, which I don't like at all, but she's not dead, and that's what really matters. So I'm gonna move Vanessa out of the way. Have Ewan talk to Marissa. Mercenary Guild sent you here, didn't they? They assigned you to fight under Commander Garrick, right? Chief's not here. It was all a mistake. Your commander's over there working on another job. He wants you to join him. He said that? Yep. I'm on my way. Take me with you. This group's headed east too. Let's stick with him for now. Okay. Anyway. She's got an elixir. I'm gonna use it. Okay, so. Got that to work out. That's what's relevant here. So let's clear out the rest of these enemies. Put Gilliam somewhere. What do you have equipped by chance? A lance? So I need an axe guy to deal with you. Or a lance guy, I guess. Nonetheless, I do want to heal Ross. Plus, like, it's more experience for Molder, which I'm always game for, honestly. So let's... Let's just start advancing now that I actually, like, can within reason. Gilliam's getting good with that steel lance. I love to see it. Oh boy, Gilliam's getting close to the level cap too. Also love to see that. Okay, so yeah, you've got a lance, I remember. And how far do you go? You go to there? Alright, let's pull you. You've got a sword, which I'm actually going to use you to take this guy out. Okay. Get a crit. That's fine. I would like to have you in retreat. I really don't need him to be, like, around, basically. So the boss has the hand axe equipped right now. I'm gonna make this lance guy go away real quick. And also probably break this hand axe in the process. Yep. So being that this guy's got a hand axe equipped, can't get too close to him. He's not going to move though, and I know that with relative certainty. So any kind of ranged attacks or any kind of like moving around I can do, I will be able to do. Just kind of get my whole group to kind of converge on him a little bit here where I can, basically. I don't care about the arena at all. Kind of get the team ready to dive in there and do some shit. So you can only hit for 13 on a 15% chance anyway, so Killing Edge is worth it here. Yeah, Shamshir's not worth using on that. Get it for 18 on a... Hit for a lot of damage on a reasonably high chance. It's not really super worth it then. 8 on 100. 11 on 91. 13. Okay, yeah. Hellfire me. If I hit this guy with Hellfire, loot dies, basically, is the way that I'm reading that. Thunder, though. Thunder's perfectly good. I do need to get loot out of there, because she will die if I leave her there, but that's reasonably bearable. Oh man, phone's going off. It's honestly fine, it's not a big deal. Yeah, Killing Edge is definitely worth it on this guy. just the potential to do a lot of damage to him pretty quick is definitely something I'm wanting to take. So he's only got 11 health left. So I've got a 91% chance to kill this guy right now. Beautiful. And there we go. Whoops, didn't mean to send the thunder. Capital's not far and fresh troops could be here at any time. Mary's been missing since this morning. There are no signs of a struggle. She left of her own accord. We head east. Not acting on emotion, the capital lies to the east as well. I know what you said is true. I am king in all but title now. I must place my duty as commander above my life as a man, and once I am crowned, I most certainly will do exactly that. I'm not ready to divorce myself from my compassion just yet. I will find the balance somehow, the means to save my country and her people. That is the king I wish to become, and so that is the man I must be. I need your help in this. Okay. Oh, you can buy Hellfire books now. And you can buy restores as well, which is cool. Okay. So, there's a non-zero chance that this next mission could wall me off pretty bad. It could be pretty brutal. And just in case, I might do a touch of grinding, not on stream. Actually, I might even do a Lagdo Ruins run, or like Tower of Volney or whatever. Because realistically, like, the biggest things that I want to be able to do is I want to upgrade Gilliam as soon as possible. I want to upgrade Ross and Loot as soon as possible as well. I do have items with which I can do a lot of stuff with too, which is nice. I'm not going to use Ewan at all, I don't think. I'm kind of doubtful. Supply, give the Dragon Shield. Sell the white gem. All it is money, basically. Drop off the short bow and the guiding ring. Drop off the Elysian whip. Drop off the Sword Slayer, pick up that Thunderbook I accidentally dropped off. I've just been accumulating a whole lot of crap in here, huh? So I got 2 guiding rings, which upgrades magic people, Elysian whip, which upgrades flyers, Night Crests for knights and cavaliers, dragon shields and speed wings, a secret book, and angelic robe. So I do need to get a I would like to pick up another steel lance for Ephraim. I could use another, like, lower level lance and a lower level sword for Seth. Gilliam is fine. Loot is more than fine. Ross, I would like another hand axe if possible. Mulder is fine. Joshua is doing great for the time being. Naomi is fine. Vanessa is fine. Garcia's fine. Wessel, I do need to pick up some like lower level shit for him basically. I'll give him a steel axe, a steel lance, and a steel sword. I'll probably drop the steel axe into storage realistically, but it's not a big deal. Cormag, I just want to give like a vulnerary to. Tana's fine, I don't use her much. Ford's fine, don't use him much. Colm is fine. Ardor doesn't really get used. Dazzle I need to get like a more like general use axe for. And I don't care if I have extras, they'll get used. The only thing I really want to do here, I just want to pick up a vulnerary for Cormag. And I do want to use the Speedwing on Cormag, actually. I think I'm going to call the stream here. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Yeah, just because this next mission is such a fucking doozy. God, my phone is going nuts. Stop. Leave me alone. But, yeah, this next mission is an absolute nightmare. So, you know, we're gonna be just hitting hard with that guy on the next stream, and we're gonna be. I've played through Erica's campaign in this game a lot more than Ephraim's. Like the split part, they converge I think on the 15th or 16th mission. But so realistically, like the big challenge for me every time I've played through Ephraim's campaign is this mission right here. So I need to almost prepare. I just wanted to prepare and do a little research before I dive right in. And I'm not gonna force you to sit here while I mumble to myself and read shit on the internet. So I'll do that on my own time. But thanks for hanging out. I'll probably get all the VODs from this week uploaded on YouTube sometime during the weekend. So if that's how you're watching my stuff, glad to hear it. But no big deal. But have a good rest of your night. See ya.